The future is fingertips away for these young men about to take the field in this annual fixture between SA Schools and SA Schools A. It's going down today at Gqeberha High School, the Kolisi field, named after Siya Kolisi, this school's most famous son. And now, coming onto the field will be two teams in green and gold and white and green to take each other on after another successful and seismic Craven Week that has taken place here in Gqeberha. A wonderful few minutes rugby lie ahead. We've just had an historic occasion, the first fixture between SA Schools Girls and SA Schools Girls A side, and what a match it was. Plenty of talent on display, a lot of proficient kickers, plenty of pace and power running. But right now, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the SA Schools boys. Plenty of returning players that played for SA Schools and SA Schools A last year. Among them, Gqeberha, brother of Paul, who is playing for his second time in the SA Schools structures. Lwandile Mlaba is the captain of the side in the number 4 jersey. Mgqeberha returns again. SA Schools last year, the Grey College product. SA Schools A last year was Nelson in the outside centre, Gqeberha in the number 14, and Ethan van Biljon. Jamie Wimble, not in the SA Schools structures last year, is in the number 7 jersey. Watch out for Nick Salamusas in the number 3, the powerhouse tight head prop. And Ethan van Biljon, really, of last year's SA Schools A side, the Stellenberg product, is one to watch out for. 9 Sharks across these two sides, 4 players from Graham College. This the bench for SA Schools boys. Plenty of talent there as well, specifically Lukolo Sonkono, who lit up the Craven Week last week right here on the Kolisi field. Luke Doyle, outstanding as well. Many thought Ahmad Behardine would be starting in the number 10 jersey. Instead, Travis Pfeiffer, who played for Western Province 15. Western Province's second team starts in the number 10 jersey in a very interesting selection. Keep an eye on him. Watch out for Behardine coming off the bench. Tian Basson, outside centre for Western Province proper. He was the captain of that Western Province side, and it was very obvious why he was the captain of that side. A really steady head on his shoulders. He should provide plenty of impact off the bench as well. The question is, what shape will this game take? And that may well be decided by the side on screen right now. The SA Schools boys A side, the second side, if you will. Captained by Hendrey van Zyl of Western Province, a product of Paul Gqeberha. The outside centre, Nathan Anneke, the only player, the vice captain as well, who played in the SA structures last year. SAA in 2025. Watch out for Amogelang Mataboge, plenty of pace on the wing. Ruan Flix was outstanding for the Bulls all the way through Craven Week that went down last week right here. Max Milan up front is going to have plenty of work to do along with Sibia and Tonjeni, because they are facing a fearsome front row in SA Schools. But leading aside onto the field right now, Hendrey van Zyl. A proud moment for all of these young men, and a guard of honor made by the SA Schools girls and the SA Schools girls A sides. Here is the bench for the A side. Charles, brilliant for the Bulls, so accurate with those line-out throw-ins. Plenty of quality waiting to come on as well. Druin Baron, another one of those Bulls products. And those front rankers, let's see how the scrums go. A lot of fast tap-and-goes from the young ladies, as of course these teams have only had a week together to get through their systems. But here's a proud moment for a proud man and a brilliant player. Lwandile Mlaba leads SA Schools onto the Kolisi field. Plenty of excitement here at Gqeberha High School, and a man who knows more than perhaps any about Gqeberha High School is my co-commentator today, a man who knows his way around a green and gold jersey. He is Robbie Kempson.
Thank you, Paul. Looking very forward to this game. No upsets in the first round of the ladies. Can everyone from the A side in the gentlemen's. But first things first. First for many of these boys, singing the national anthem in the colors of the green and gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all the teams. And I'd like everybody just to stand so we can do our national anthem.
South Africa, South Africa. Uit die blou van ons hemel, uit die diepte van ons see, oor ons ewige gebergtes, waar die kranse antwoord gee. Sounds the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
It's time for the match between SA Schools and SA Schools A, and I'll tell you what, it's the girls bringing the vibe. Pitch side here at Grey High School. They were standing arm in arm, singing the national anthem for a second time today. A proud moment for all of these young women who have risen to the very top of the game in their age group. The future is bright for many here today, but who indeed will rise highest? Who is a part of the cream that rises to the top? We have a few minutes of rugby coming our way, 70 minutes, 35 each way. And these young men will be looking to prove a point. 26 players in each one of these squads, so there's not much time to make your point. It is SA Schools who will kick us off. Travis Pfeiffer, ball in hand. Who's going to get the upper hand between these two proud sides? The Paul Roos pivot sends it long. And we're underway here today. It's gone a bit long.
Perfectly judged. And they're going to get the line out as well. So an error on the wing. Mataboka just knocking that ball on. Early inroads, hopefully, for SA Schools.
Theo Boshoff. The line out just over the fingertips of the receiver. Plenty of keen recipients. Charles Whitehead couldn't hold on. Scrum SA Schools.
All in the first minute. Line out, and now the all-important scrum. All this for the cream of South African schoolboy talent.
Crouch. Fine.
Clement Makalele on the loose head for SA Schools. Against Pride and Sabia on the tight head.
Boycer feeds and quickly clears. Finds his inside centre Ethan Barker. Boycer. Here's the big boy, Juvan Burden. Likes the direct route towards the try line. Salamusas. One of a number of Sharks players starting, especially in the pack for the SA Schools side, who are making some steady progress. Boycer. Bang! Big tackle on Theo Boshoff. Meters made all the same. Well presented. Pfeiffer sends it wide and finds Nelson. Boycer slips, picks himself up and clears quickly to Jamie Wimble.
Wimble just with the knock on as he goes into contact. Real intent shown from the SA Schools side to give the ball some air.
Great intensity, great connection as well. Pass is sticking. It's looking like it's going to be an interesting fixture.
Crouch. Fine. Set.
Scrum feed for Shay Lawrence of Helpmekaar. Here's the big boy from Grey College, Ruan Roo. Hits that crash ball to perfection each and every time. Pressure coming on from Mlaba, but that's a brilliant clearance.
Brilliant clearance indeed. Exit strategy done and sorted with aplomb.
Line is yours, yes.
Bosov feeds this time. Burden takes it brilliantly. How about that for an angle from the big guy, Jacobus de Villiers. What a fine family of rugby players he is a part of, with his brother Paul having recently been capped for the Springboks. Boyser gets it free to Pfeiffer. SA Schools flying free early on. Good run from Barker. Boyser just keeps feeding it at high speed. Makalele moving bodies. Boyser to his captain. Mlabo with the soft hands. Oh, what a tackle on de Villiers. Charles Whitehead holds on for dear life. The danger still presentable. The inside ball to Ethan van Biljon. Are you telling me they've only been training together for a week?
Lovely ball back on the inside from Landla Mgadezi. Deft touch in to get his fullback Ethan van Biljon in. Another strong carry from Jacobus de Villiers that really set it up in behind the defence. And give Travis Pfeiffer the option of adding the 2.
Some of us need guidance coming out of high school as to what we're going to do with our lives. Jacobus de Villiers playing SA Schools for the 2nd year running. His brother is a Springbok and he's already signed to the Stormers. I believe a plan is in place. Now Travis Pfeiffer, who's got tongues wagging, having come from Western Province's 2nd side at Craven Week, Western Province XV.
10 seconds.
And he's starting in the 10. Oh yeah, late swing from Pfeiffer, perfectly judged. The flags are raised. It's a 7-pointer.
Headed by Travis Pfeiffer.
Now played his under 14 rugby here at Grey High School before moving down south, so he knows how to kick a ball here.
1 year at the high school and you might as well claim them.
Sadly not, he's a porous lad.
St. Andrews did the same with Ryan Kankowski, our latest Springbok.
Queen's boy.
That's what they say. SA Schools taking the kickoff. What a start for the side in green and gold, and SA Schools A will be eager to get their own chance with ball in hand, but right now possession being monopolized by the first team over the A team. They really look quite polished, this SA School side. Very impressive with the lack of time that their head coach, Loazi Zanka, has had to put them together. Flash Malinga in charge of the A side. Bang! Oh, what a chase from Nhlanhla Ndlovu. One of the Sharks contingent, who did so well at the Craven Week and suffered 2 narrow and dramatic losses. Or rather one narrow and dramatic win. Up it goes. Great height on that kick, and chasing after it is Mataboche, brilliantly taken in by Ethan van Biljon, whose dimensions could easily see him playing lock, being almost 2 meters and 100 kgs. Gqeberha takes it in and cuts in field. One of 4 Grey College representatives across these 2 sides. Gqeberha. Boyser to Pfeiffer. How good is the SA School side looking? The next time the A team touch the ball, they need to make sure they don't kick it away, because this SA School side is keen to run.
Tackler roll 8.
Full of energy, really getting stuck into this game from the onset. And just the continuity they're managing to get between the forwards, the backs, is quite impressive considering, as you mentioned, not even a week together.
Robbie, I'm sure you can help us out here. What happened to the props having boops, even at this young age?
Fine athletes these days, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, talent.
And of course, every flanker is also a hooker. Playing hooker for SA Schools. Theo Bosov. Feeds the line out. Not straight, no contest.
Now, outside the shoulder, even though there's no contest from the opposition, it's way outside the outside shoulder. So finally, potentially some decent possession for the A side.
6
So you align with the front row.
6 Sharks in the scrum for SA Schools alone. 6 of those 9 representatives.
Get in line, please. Get in line. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Breaking from the base of the scrum, Neil Durant. Rare possession for the A side, and immediately they send it long, not wanting to play in their own territory. Chance for SA Schools to counter-attack through Van Biljon, and just look how much space and intent they have. Straight onto the front foot, cutting back in field is Nelson. Nelson is taking care of a couple. The dancing feet of Nelson puts SA Schools on the precipice right away. Ethan Van Biljon, who can also play fly-off, and it shows with skip passes like that. Boyser to Pfeiffer. Here's Salamusas. Straight up the guts. Theo Boshoff wastes no time. Pins his ears back, and he's in under the sticks.
No ruck confirmed by the referee. That would be the only question. Theo Boshoff gets in the second for SA Schools. No ruck, picks it up at the base. Explosion of power and pace.
So, the SA Schools A side have been well and truly thunderstruck here in the first 10 minutes of the match. Just the 2 tries, but the shape of the game very much against them right now. SA Schools are looking well polished. Pfeiffer. Far easier one that. Another successful conversion. It's 14-0.
As quick as you can wink, it has happened to the SAA side. That's the second try to Theo Boshoff. And already 14 points ahead with just 10 minutes gone.
The A side get us back underway, courtesy of Roan Flux. SA Schools for once kick the ball downfield. Must be music to Neil's ears. Durant on the run. A fearsome sight it is. Away from Shea Lawrence. And surely now the A side must keep ball in hand and try to create some attacking shape of their own. Sibia. Cleared, and the A side go again. Chopping in off the right boot, Nathan Aneke. Gets across the gain line. A couple of phases built up now for the A side. What can they make of it? Here's Durant again. Lawrence. To Van Niekerk. Another of the Bulls representatives. Here is Roan Flux, who pops one over the top. Good angle on it. Cuts back in field. Makes it easy for Pfeiffer, who takes on Roan Ginnis. And SA Schools continue their running ways. Hendrey van Zyl found. Or rather, Jamie Wimble of the Sharks. Here's Burden. It's very clear that man loves the physicality and he's ready for the next level. Boyser sends one high and long for Gqeberha to chase.
He's first.
Gqeberha gets there, makes his tackle. Penalty, SA Schools. Wonderful kick, wonderful chase. A brilliant result.
Perfect result for them. Just the wave of momentum that is at the back of the SA Schools side at this present time. Continues with an attacking line out.
Boshoff feeds his captain.
Advantage.
Easily taken in by Mlaba. A penalty advantage to SA Schools. They are dominating here in the first half thus far. De Villiers. Identified this time. Double hit on him. Whew. That is a physical confrontation between Wimble and Marule. Ends all square. Impressive start to this game from Aaron Nelson.
Advantage. Back to the penalty.
Tonjeni
Number 4 collapsing.
been adjudged to have pulled that maul down.
Collapse.
It's no question what Travis Fife is about to do. Just nudge it down into the corner.
Well, the muddy patches from Craven Week have undergone some healing. Great conditions underfoot. Must pay respect to the groundsman, Robbie. He's done great work through Craven Week to keep it in shape, and now getting back to full health.
Estate manager,
Estate manager.
Danny Daniels. No, he's done an incredible job considering.
Another quality line out for SA Schools.
Out one.
At the heart and soul is Lwandile Mlaba.
Advantage.
Well, another advantage. SA Schools in full control right now. Pfeiffer gets it and sets it free. Slinging it wide. They find him. Gqeberha on the outside. Fearsome sight indeed. Ranzum Gqeberha makes his tackle. Boyser. Bang! Theo Bosov. His put on his backside. That is a highlight right there. Mlaba looking to get SA Schools back onto the front foot. Defensive aggression from the A side. Boyser. Oh, yes. Boyser sells a dummy cheaply.
Advantage. Not rolling away.
Referee Gqeberha back to the spot. As soon as this match is over, I will begin scouring social media for replays of that tackle.
There was Neil Durant.
I'm
Blind
not
side.
surprised. Bosso feeds the line out. Here's real danger for the, for the A side. Another penalty advantage. They need to watch out for further sanctions. Oh, wonderful ball that from de Villiers. The no look around the corner. The dice rolled with that penalty advantage waiting.
Advantage. Captain.
Obvious warning coming.
There's been 2 penalties now repeatedly in the mole. First number 3 collapsing and number 7 collapsing. The discipline needs to improve now. Okay, have a word.
Of course, Robbie, referee Gqeberha would not want to send anybody from the field in a match like this, where you're trying to see who's developing how, but you can't allow for penalty after penalty.
Unfortunately, he's got to blow the laws, regardless of the game or the situation of the game. You'd think if this driving maul is sacked illegally, there will be a yellow card.
Yep.
Maritzburg College's Theo Bosov feeds the line out, which has been real trouble for the A side, trying to drive SA Schools towards the touchline. Effective for a moment, but now the momentum comes. Momentum which surely won't be resisted by the A side. Oh, they have a second wave of defenders there that has stopped the forward momentum of SA Schools, who may now lose control of that possession. Mlaba shovels it away desperately. Kepe, no knock on there. SA Schools desperately keep it alive. Salamusas
No hands.
sets the foundation again. Boyser to Burden, offload to de Villiers. It's slipped out of his clutches. And the knock-on comes.
Brave defence from SAA, keeping that wave of players in the form of Gqeberha de Villiers out. Good stop of the driving ball and followed up by some very good defence that forced the knock-on.
Crouch. Fine.
No stability on the bind.
Both of you. Both of you guys just keep the gap, okay? Yeah. Let's go. Quick scrum. Other side.
Stepping onto firmer land. In the background, you may see replacements for SAA. 11 players on the bench for each of these teams.
Okay, crouch.
You'll see numbers up to 26.
Bind. Set. Both went up.
Big scrum. That has caught the attention of Robbie Kempson. Away it goes from Shay Lawrence. And the clearance from deep within the dead ball area. A big dead ball area here at Grey High School.
That it is. What a clearance it is from Flicks. Almost to the 10-metre. Solid enough platform in that scrum. Both front rows going up with the pressure been coming through.
Bossoff on the money this time to Jamie Wimble. Boyce at first receiver sends it to Pfeiffer in full flow, the SA school side. Defenders spread across the field for the A team. Mataboche makes his hit and Pfeiffer gets things started again. Confident in the physicality, confident in the carry, confident spreading it wide, confident in the boot of Pfeiffer. They are looking sharp here, SA schools. Salamusas gets his pass away.
Advantage.
Pfeiffer tackled by Lawrence, a penalty advantage waiting. That is some aggressive running from De Villiers. Oh, he's a handful. Boyce with the freedom to get it away. Just look how much space there is to work with. But the defenders all across the field all the same. And the A side make their tackle.
He's not.
All the same, SA schools in the red zone now. Bossoff already got a try to his name. Completely controlling the possession in this game thus far, SA schools. Almost through the gap there, Jamie Wimble. Or the half gap, rather. Perhaps the quarter gap. Boyce to Bossoff. Boyce again. Things have slowed down for SA schools. What will their approach be now to get over the line? Is it time to turn to the forwards? Not at all. Pfeiffer is going to have a go. In for the turnover and completing it.
That's strong work on the ground. Almost a vital area. Little scrum off. Lawrence, quite incredible with all that pressure coming from those forwards when they start diving to those rucks. Don't really care about little fellas.
Well, everybody's a hybrid now, Robbie. He's probably a flank as well. Eastern Province with a couple of representatives across the two sides. Impressively, Graham College with 4 players in SA Schools and SA Schools A. Batobele Hlekani has started a revolution. Steal away from SA Schools, picked up by Nhlanhla Ndlovu. And the territory is a real problem for the A side right now. SA Schools completely dominating. Jamie Wimble. Boyce has to step away again for Bossoff. Boyce gets it back. Boyce is going under the sticks this time.
Mikael Boyce gets the try. Set up though by Theo Boshoff. Second time he's picked it up from the back of a ruck and just got in behind the defence. Here he takes it in behind, gets the offload. A good one it is. And a pace to take it home from Boyce.
So Pfeiffer will have another shot at the sticks. And SA Schools exerting tremendous control over this match. As for the A side, they're going to have to find a way in. Pfeiffer. No worries. The flag's raised. 3 converted tries for SA Schools, showing why they were selected for the team in green and gold.
Taking the score to 21-0.
It's been all SA Schools. Talk about continuity and giving the ball a bit of flight. Odd yards up front. Also just sucking those defenders with the driving mauls.
Flux sends it long once more. No contestables from kickoff for the A side. Pfeiffer not happy with that.
Not quite the distance he would have liked in it. This is the first real possession that SAA has had in the half of SA Schools this entire match.
Charles Whitehead. SA Schools already stolen one of the lineouts away. They've done it again. Mlaba contesting at the 2-ball. That's going to be a bitter pill to swallow for the A side. And now they have a chance at scrum time. Good tackle from Ruan Ru.
That it was. Big inside centre. Stopping Gqeberha de Villiers in his tracks, forcing the knock on.
Guys, says the mark.
Looking half decent is de Villiers.
Scrum went up. Please give
No,
me
that he is.
stay low and keep your shoulders up. Okay. Elbows up him in.
No, his brother's quite a large feather, but hate to say it, but this one's a bit bigger than his brother.
He really is. Seems to love running even more. Although, of course, we did see Paul de Villiers running free against Scotland in a very entertaining match.
Hopefully much of the same tomorrow against Wales.
Fine.
Oh, Robbie, I thought you would disagree with all the free running and missed tackles. Not a purist after all. Scrum feed comes from Shay Lawrence. It's been a great contest at scrum time. Playing it down the blind, Ruan Ru at first receiver. Creating an overlap just about at getting back to make his tackle. To Gqeberha. Flat ball, running onto it hard. Martin van Niekerk. This is a massive opportunity for the A side. And the floating ball hard to bring in for Sibia. Now that's the way to reignite the initiative. Lawrence sets it free, protected by Tonjeni on the ground. Lawrence again to Whitehead. Changing direction, Lawrence. Tonjeni, cut low.
Let's find 7, needs to roll quicker.
Penalty to the A side.
You will find 7 is in the way, he needs to roll.
Almost the steal for de Villiers. The tackle, Jamie Wimble had to roll out the way.
Not interested in the center field scrum.
Options.
Oh, no. Oh, that'll be frustrating for Flux. He's kicked it dead.
Yeah. Opportunities very few and far between. An error like that just compounds the situation that they find themselves in.
Guys, stay behind.
Pfeiffer kicks it long and he finds Roan Flux. Marule. Tackle from Ethan Barker. Lawrence gets it away.
Tackle! No, 4.
A couple of consecutive phases in possession for the A side, which must be filling them with confidence. This guy needs no more confidence than he has. Neil Durant is leaving a stamp on this game, that's for sure. Here's Whitehead. Lawrence. Good run from Ruan Ru. The running power of the Grey College product. In for the try for the A team.
Took it very flat from his scrum off
And the try there for SA
to
Schools.
Shay Lawrence.
To Ruan Ru.
But he was at pace and then just ignited the turbos through the half gap. Here you see it very flat. Lovely step on the inside and the pace to take it home. SAA finally on the scoreboard through Ruan Ru.
Ruan Ru of Grey College, always well represented in SA Schools. This year they have 4 players, but incidentally there's another college that also has 4 players, Graham College. What a year for those from Makanda. Some of those from Makanda, not St. Andrews. Flux. What an angle, what a kick. 7 points to SA Schools A.
3 points there for his teammate Ruan Ru scoring.
All through Ruan Ru managing to take that flat ball and get over the advantage line. Lovely step on the inside to get in behind the forwards. And then no one really at home to stop him thundering over the try line.
It is Ru getting some treatment midfield. Before we get back underway, Pfeiffer. 11 players on each one of the benches. They'll be itching to get on as well. Deep into the first half now. SA Schools A take it in off the kickoff. What a run from Hendré van Zyl. That is a captain's knock.
Use 9.
Shea Lawrence. That's a good strong run from Marule, who's been representing himself well as well. Lawrence calling some players in. The number 9 from Help Mekar, growing in confidence throughout the game. Well taken in by Van Biljon. This man is pure danger. Very physical, very quick, and tremendous distribution as well. Here's Wimble. Boysa to Pfeiffer, weighs up the options. The grubber through. Into touch. Defensive line out for the A side. Down dealing with a boot situation here at this glorious field, the Khaleesi field, at a beautiful school of Grey High. As I continue laying the foundations for the potential scholarship, we'll see. The line-out feed comes from Whitehead. The contest from SA Schools at line-out time has got to be frustrating for SA Schools A. Is filthying up their possession each and every time. Great confidence take from Gqeberha. Kicked through as SA Schools tried to secure that ruck. The pass disrupted, advantage galore. Scrum SA Schools.
A little bit messy. And finally SA Schools will get the scrum on their own feed. Options to attack left and right.
No, it's a contest. Yeah, it's a clear contest for me. Let's embrace it. Let's go. Crouch. Bind. You need to get the bind. Space was good. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Quick reset. Let's go.
Lots of advice for the referee.
Max Milan's reaction to Salamusas, telling the referee to watch him. He looked perplexed.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Levels is the call.
9.
And a steady scrum cleared by Boysa. Very impressive is Aaron Nelson. Makes a difference every time he touches the ball and is never tackled. Boysa. Great take from Burden, having to correct himself. Secures possession. Boysa on the opposition 10-meter line. Here's Pfeiffer. The defensive line of the A side stifling SA Schools for the time being. Boysa to Pfeiffer. The diving ball away to Barker. Boysa. Pfeiffer's lost control in contact. Growing into this game are the A side. Suspecting there may be space over the top. Lawrence sends it long. It's a wicked bounce. Taken in by Gqeberha. Great tackle from Whitehead. In over the ball. SA Schools A did not complete the turnover under the watchful eye of referee Luvuyo Gqeberha. Pfeiffer to Barker. Nepal Gqeberha eventually brought to ground. Here's Boysa. Lava the captain. Oh, he's run into the wrong man. Neil Durant feasting. Boysa on the back foot, retaining possession. Pfeiffer looking to change the momentum. Sends it long. Taken in by Gqeberha. The Puma on the charge. Takes 3 to bring him down. Lawrence there to clear again. Here's Hendré van Zyl. Mataborge on the outside. Gqeberha does enough. Well, looking real sharp, Lawrence. Getting to the ball even quicker and quicker as the half wears on. The A side continue upon their way, approaching their opposition's 22. Marule continues bumping bodies. Lawrence to Roo. Burden makes the tackle stick. Once more, Shea Lawrence clears. They've been slowed down in their advance for the time being. Preden Sibia. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure from Boyser. There was Flux.
Play on.
Play on is the call. Big counteract. Controlled by the A side. Eventually the knock-on does come. Luandile Mlaba, captain of SA Schools, takes it in. And Pfeiffer is going to look to go long straight away.
It was touched.
Mataboche watching it over his shoulder. Pfeiffer going well.
Yeah, it was touched.
And it was touched, so SA Schools will get that line out all the way up on the 10-meter line. Just forcing that extra last pass. Not quite going to hand. Just a little bit more patience with possession.
So, Romy, anybody standing out to you from either one of these sides early on?
Oh, Neil Durant.
Yeah.
Smashing people head well. Big ball carries. Gqeberha de Villiers, you've mentioned a few times. Jamie Wimble, been around the park a little bit. Van Sale, the captain of SA Schools under 18.
What kind of things, if you put your selector's hat on, would you be looking for in this kind of match?
For me, you get the standout performance, the guys we've just mentioned. And you also get the pace out wide. You've mentioned Nelson, Lamlankadezi, proper talent. For me, it's more about how you play within the team structure, not necessarily how individually brilliant you are. Because as you start climbing the ladder into the professional ranks, there's slight moments of brilliance that will get you places, but it's the consistency of what you're doing over a period of time which will get you a lot further.
Yeah.
Theo Boshoff of Maritzburg to feed the line out when SA Schools are ready to go again. Looks like we've got our first change of the game onto the field. Stefan van der Pfeiffer. If you're looking for physicality, look no further than the number 20. All's well there at line-out time. De Villiers can't hold on. Double knock. Scrum time.
Let's go wide ball.
And Robbie, as a wing, are you allowed to be decent at kick chase anymore, or is it the number one priority for a winger?
Yeah, I prefer the hybrid you speak of.
Yeah.
For me, pace, it's almost not negotiable. There's just no substitute for it. If you look at any of the international sides, and you've got that raw pace out on either of the wings, it's such a danger to have.
Bind. Set.
Oh, that classic South African call. Mark Klein, forward come SA Schools A. Ruan Roo sends it wider. Good hands from Gqeberha, and on the outside, here's something for Gqeberha. Well, he has a thrashing running style, doesn't he? Look at that line from Martin van Niekerk. He's cut them wide open, and they're in the red zone now. Quick recycle for Lawrence. He sends it away to Max Malan. Meters across the gain line. Quick ball. Lawrence feeds again. They've rushed it. Neil Durant knocks it on. The clock's gone red. SA Schools could shut down the half now if they so choose. It's not what they choose at first. Salamusas into contact. Boyser to Pfeiffer. Not looking for touch. Pfeiffer goes long with the clearance. Flux, the brilliant ball to Gqeberha, straight into the breadbasket. Now Aneke. He is rapid. No wonder why he played SA Schools A last year already. Flat ball that from Van Niekerk to Sibia. Shea Lawrence, the tireless number 9. Soft hands from Durant, and in the face of danger, Ruan Flux flinches. And the end to the half blown by referee Luvuyo Mateba. What a half it has been, specifically so for SA Schools, who started like a house on fire. Dominated plenty, but in the end, the A side came into the game moment by moment, and they are making a fist of it themselves. 1 try for the A side, 3 for SA Schools. It's halftime here in Gqeberha. We'll be back in a moment.
development, but also Nico and
Your
Ian.
mates. Yeah, with the senior manager of elite development, Herman Masimla. Take us through your job. It must be an incredible job to be doing for SA Rugby.
Yeah, especially Robbie, thank you very much for the opportunity. I think it's wonderful. I've been doing this for some time, talent identification, and then also look after their talent with regards to the support that we can give them once the assessment is done in our elite player development camps. This year is even more interesting because the girls was joined the fray, so we're now also looking after the identification and development of girls rugby.
How difficult is your job, considering just the array of schools we have and the talent we have in this country, both ladies and men?
No, it is difficult, and that's why, I mean, without the unions, because what we try to do is to empower the unions, put structures in place in the unions to ensure that the identification take place in the unions. So we make use of all the information that we get from the unions in terms of talent identification, and then we got an informal structure that also identify, but the verification of their talent, that responsibility lies with us.
Talking about the elite players, I mean, there are plenty of them out there, plenty that think they might get there. What are the sort of characteristics that you look for in these type of players?
Well, I think, firstly, I got to look at the positional requirements of all players, because I think that's where it starts. Every player is supposed to respond to the requirements of his position, and then further than that, we look at attitude, work ethics, and those sort of things. Yeah.
Okay. And the mental health side of things as well becomes important.
Yeah, certainly. So what we did now, we add that to the fray now, Rob, and I'm proud to say that, as a part of our elite player development program at our camps, we now got somebody that assesses the mental capacity of our players, and we're able to also intervene in that sections. It has been an area that we've been grappling with in the past, but I can confidently say that we're now doing something about it.
No, awesome. Herman, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for everything you do for South African rugby.
Much appreciated. I also got to say that, we saw the girls playing today, and it was really a historic moment, a proud moment for SA Rugby to have the girls playing in that game, and you saw the quality of that. And that's why we want to invite everybody involved to also give opportunities to girls, especially in schools that has boys and girls.
No, awesome.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Herman.
Much appreciated.
Herman Masimla, the lead player manager for South African rugby. Good.
Thank you, Rob, man.
Shot, champ.
Listen, thanks for my brother. I really appreciate it, man. I wanted him to go to school.
Is that in frame? You're killing me.
No, good luck.
I'm here with Robbie Kempson on the Khaleesi field. Robbie, what a wonderful match we're witnessing. We saw the girls before. Who's impressed you so far in the boys' game?
No, I think if you look at both captains, it really stood out. That little hooker that scored a try managed to get some good continuity over there. We've spoken about de Villiers and so often. The eighth man as well for the SAA side is an incredible run, defensively very strong. Gqeberha, a couple of runs there, he's getting himself over the advantage line. It's just good to see though, these two sides have been together for 4 days, and the continuity that they're showing, the structures that have been put in place for them already, and just to see how talented these kids actually are, that they're managing to put a game like this together with such limited time.
Yeah. Craven Week last week, and now the SA Schools game. Hundreds of boys and girls coming through the school. What does it take to put something like that together?
Oh no, it's incredible effort. Fenna Barnard was the lead on the LOC. Danny Daniels, I've mentioned, the estate manager as well, did an incredible job just keeping the facilities like they are. And it was just looking at all this talent. The referees came in here as well, so under the watchful guy of Tupper Hemming was down, and seeing how those young men also trying to create a career for themselves in the refereeing space. So it's had so many moving parts. It's actually just been incredible to host such an amazing event and see how much talent this country just spits out at a Craven Week all the time.
Yeah. And finally, a word for the girls. The first ever SA Schools girls and girls A teams. Good game between them.
Good game between them, and it was actually just good to see them also. Quick tap for everything, very seldom going for corners. So great to see them expressing themselves, and also them just singing the way they sang the national anthem in front of the boys when they came out a little bit later. It was awesome to see how they support each other in that way.
Women support women's rugby, and men need to do it too. Second half coming your way.
Shot, my man. Easy.
I'm working on my cheesy smile. Grey High School is the venue, and there are only 35 minutes remaining following a fascinating Craven Week last week that culminates in a match between SA Schools and SA Schools A here on the Khaleesi field. Before this match, we saw the first ever match between the SA Schools and SA Schools A for girls. The boys have taken to the field now, and it is the SA Schools side that exerted tremendous control in the first half. SA Schools A will get us back underway in the second with at least one change. We'll see how many more. Jaden Fulyun onto the field in the 22 jersey. Too long, an error to kick things off.
Too long, replacements are plenty. You can see Hendricks has come on in the scrum half position. Front row of Apalela, Shamani from Michael House gets his opportunity. He's a strong scrummager. He really, the last game against the Lions, he put a lot of pressure on the tight and eventually left with a bit of a sore rib. So interesting to see how he goes.
Looks like he lives in the gym. Samani.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Far side. Yep.
Coach Don Human will be watching on proudly, surely. He's made Mark Klein famous.
Get the long binding. Okay. Both of you.
Oh, Matthew Prince on that far side.
Keep left. Thank you.
Lou said that's the placement that is on for the SA Schools team.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Now that's a scrum.
I don't know about that one.
We enjoy different things about scrums, Robbie.
We do. power. I don't know about that one. I think that penalty's gone the wrong way. Power. Coming from Shamani. Not finding touch is an error as well.
So the A side are gifted a chance to attack from their own half.
Let's use 9.
But SA Schools have not provided much oxygen for the attack for SA Schools A thus far. Evidence of which Hendricks forced onto the boot, under pressure as well. The kick chase going to be crucial, taken in by Gqeberha, and you don't want to give him any space. Boyce gets it free. What an inside ball that is to Ruben Lombard. Under pressure from 18 to 18, it's Javier Kutsia for the A side. Charging up out of the line, Tian Basson, and disrupting that attack for SA Schools A as Alex Jankovic is brought to ground. Hendricks. Well, the chicken wing pass. Sometimes pleasure, sometimes pain. This time it's a turnover. SA Schools reclaim possession, and the captain Mlaba clears from the base of the ruck. Here's Gqeberha. An electrifying player fires it onto the outside for Sonkononkono. Keeps it alive. What a pickup that is off the toes of Doyle. And they consolidate.
Advantage.
Looks like Ahmad Beardine in the 23 onto the field as well. A flattening run from Stefan van der Vyver. Under an advantage. SA Schools cross over the line once more. That looks like van der Vyver.
Stefan van der Vyver showing power and grit. Drive himself over the line. Some lovely player on that far left flank. Pace aplenty. Mentioned about wings. You got pace like that, it's going to lead to tries being scored.
This is Ahmad Behardine. Another one out of Weinberg, who continue producing top quality players over the last few years, including Zach Porthen. And one who's left our shores in Ebenezer Chimanga. Behardine successful, a conversion, a try, and SA Schools extend their lead.
Two new flyers on show in this second half. Almost just picking up where the first one's left off.
Up and away. Taken in well by SA Schools. There at the base of the ruck is Luke Doyle to clear the ball, and SA Schools looking to get right back about their business. That is a flatty. Away it goes from Luke Doyle. Big contact point. Apelele Tramani lending his way to the situation. What a counter-ruck. Penalty to the A side.
23 off your feet, you can't play the ball.
Penalty against Ahmad Behardine. Counter-ruck though. Coming in from Apelele Shamani.
Jaden Fillion finds touch, and the A side have a big chance here. Charles Else, he can throw a dart, but the question is the systematic working of the line out. It has been challenged time and again by SA Schools, knowing that with little time to prepare, the simplistic approach may be the most likely. If one applies Occam's razor. Another challenge from SA Schools, unsuccessful this time, disrupting the A-side player in the air.
One player down.
As a penalty advantage for
Leave it.
the SA Schools A-side.
Back.
The side in white here today. Popped away by Hendricks. Hendricks again. Looking to make hay while the sun is shining the A side, knowing that advantage is waiting. Werner de Bruin, the Paul Roos boy, getting wrapped up. He gets to ground. Hendricks gets it away.
No advantage. Played it there.
Hendricks.
Backwards.
Bang. Falls loose. It's backwards. It's still alive. Somebody's got to apply some control to the situation here. Viljoen gets to ground. Hendricks will get it free. He's been met by some solid defense. Not for the first time, Werner de Bruin. SA Schools all over that one. The fight on the ground ends up with possession for the A side. Hendricks to Charles Else. Well, Hendricks again now with 3 potential runners. He bisects them all.
Tackle now.
Nathan Aneke continues his good work. The vice captain of the A side, eventually released.
Advantage.
Hendricks gets it free. Another penalty advantage to the A side. They are applying pressure territorially and in terms of possession. The knock-on comes.
Number 25.
Disappointment for Mehlomakulu. Still another chance for SAA.
Good defense from SA Schools. Still keeping this SA side out.
Both of you, just be careful. Yep.
Else with a clever play to the front of the line out. Centimeters short. They're calling for it. They've got it. The industry pays off in the end, and it looks like it might be the brick house who scored the try. Apelele, Kamane.
Indeed was him. The double bluff, the dummy towards the back of the line out, and into the loose head prop. Again, power to get over, assisted by Shaw Else to get the ball down.
Jaden Viljoen had a very good Craven week with 1 or 2 errors that turned games right at the end. He's off target with his first attempt at posts there, but SAA got themselves another 5. Standing at the center spot, Ahmad Berdien sends it long. Not been interested in the contestable kickoffs today of SA Schools. That is some brilliant defense on the captain of SA Schools A. Hendrik van Zyl, oh, what a run that is. Shifting bodies, Javier Kutsia. What a pass from the Lions' number 10, Jaden Viljoen. Can see how he found himself into the number 10 jersey for his province, and now into the SAA team as well. Hendricks sniping again. Out an equal product. Charles Else sets a foundation, and it looks like SAA are preparing to turn to the boot of Hendricks once more. Not a contestable one from Hendricks, but the chase on all the same. And look at what a good chase it is, putting pressure on Gqeberha, who's done brilliantly whilst losing his feet to buy enough time with those same dancing feet for his teammates to get into position. Iglesias Bruiners. Over the top from Doyle. One of the Eastern Province players in the squad that's directly into touch. It's a disappointing one from Doyle.
Good to see everyone getting the opportunity. All the way up to number 26 on the park for both sides. And sometimes those changes would affect a bit of disarray. Hasn't quite been that.
patient approach to the line out, else to feed.
Green closing up space.
I'll be happy with that result, having seen it slip from the fingertips. Free kick to the A side. Tap and go from Hendricks. That's the type of running the coaches want to see. Martin van Niekerk, the Bulls boy, on the charge. Another Bulls boy in else follows him up.
Not the ball.
Hendricks. The ball slightly slower perhaps than he might have wanted, but a powerful run from De Bruyne. Sees them cross the gain line. We're going to get some medical attention here. There was a head knock.
No, referee right on the spot and stopping the game immediately to ensure the safety of the boys and the injured player.
You saw immediately healthcare galore running from all corners of the field. We always have medical attention in place to deal with any such situation, whether it be schoolboy, SA schools, Springboks, or any rugby match in this country. Player safety comes first. So, second half well underway, Robbie, and SAA will be happy that they haven't allowed SA schools to have as much of the game as they did in the first half.
That there would be much more possession, better territory, and certainly the right spaces of the field. It's the Brains Trust. They've been around for many a year, Mr. Masimla.
The voice of Luvuya Gqeberha, our referee today, a consummate professional. It's not just the players.
He's got his head on the wrong side of the tackle, and he's just been caught on the side of the neck and cheek.
So, Robbie, if I might just say a word for some of the players that aren't here today. The players that had a very good Craven week, as we take one last look at the unfortunate situation there. I believe it might be Bruyners down. He's getting all of that medical care right now. But Robbie, for those players that had a good Craven week, that have had a brilliant few years at school, we are in the Eastern Cape, ladies and gentlemen, and it is glorious to be here.
Yeah, there's so many players that haven't attended Craven weeks or made SA schools that have made it professionally in one way or another. Would like to take a slightly different tack. This gentleman, number 17, that's on the field now, Epelele Kamani. He's got 6 A's at this present time, and now he's he's an incredibly bright young man. Was going to study to be a doctor, and then rugby happened.
Wow.
So,
wow.
yeah. So where does he go? Does he educate himself, which I would suggest he should, or does he go the rugby route? It's a difficult one.
I should speak to Yanni du Plessis.
Doctor.
Every time that I saw that Yanni du Plessis was a doctor while he was playing, I thought, let me stay out of that practice. Those hands are too strong. But that is incredible to have a young man who clearly spends so much time focusing on his athletic prowess, judging by the look of his stature, to have 6 A's as well. Incredible promise in these young players, not just on the rugby field, but beyond. And the people have come to watch here at Grey High School in Gqeberha, and what was a sunny day, it's getting slightly overcast, and the breeze is starting to bring up more of the Windy City moniker than the friendly one. So, Robbie, great representation from the Eastern Cape today. Graham College, Kingswood.
They got a few, yeah.
Grey High.
We here, aren't we?
No Bishops, no St Andrews, no Grey High making it into SA schools this season. What a great couple of years of rugby for the likes of Stellenberg, who have risen up the ranks in Western Cape rugby. Graham College clearly here in the Eastern Cape as well. Well, what do you reckon, Robbie?
Still the second best in the Eastern Cape.
Here at Grey High, of course, that brought us the likes of Sia Kolisi, Kerwin Bosch. Any other names, Robbie?
Junior Pokamela.
Okay.
Jeremy Ward. There's a player that never played SA schools. Captain of Start Francais.
Mm-hmm. One to bring up right now, playing for the SA Under-20s, Jack Bernardi did not attend Craven Week. And now he's in the SA Under-20s, who are going for gold in Georgia. Making his way from the field, rightly to some applause. We hope that Brainers gets the treatment he needs. If indeed it is Mr. Brainers, which I believe it is. Ready to get back underway, and these youngsters will need to give their heads a wobble and get back into the game after seeing one of their friends and teammates escorted from the field.
Time back on. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Fire indeed, up front. Options galore for Fulyon, who flings it wide. Perfect timing on the passes. Lucretia Mahua in for the try. Into the squad as well, not initially included. There was an injury that saw someone move from SAA up to SA Schools. Mahua, who played SAA last season already.
Lovely drift and pass from Barron to Mahoya to get in for that try. And also just managed to get that ball out so wide. It's a lovely pass from Jaden Fulyon to put Barron into that space to make that last pass.
Lanky number 10, Jaden Fulyon. Seems all the tall guys want to play fly half these days. Fulyon strikes that one clean, perfect angle on the cell phone and the broadcast camera. 7 points for SA Schools A.
The back end of the try by Michal. Just saw that lovely deft pass coming from Barron.
28-19, SA Schools leading.
Beardine sends it long once more. Asking for the A side to run it all the way back upfield. A good start from their captain, Van Sale. And now they've found some space to run into. Wow, the dedication of this youngster since coming on, Werner de Bruin. He's finally finding some joy for all the application that he's put in. That's the opposition's 10-meter line. Runners at pace. SAA looking great here in the second half. The captain of SA Schools, Lwandile Mlaba, getting it done himself. Doyle.
They're falling, no foul play.
Turns against the option of the kick and feeds Theo Boshoff, who has represented himself exceedingly well here today with a try and plenty more. Great contest in the air. Kuzonye.
You falling onto the player.
He went too far. Originally selected in SAA, Kuzonye, he was the player promoted to SA Schools. Touch found. Line out SAA, who it could be said now are dominating the second half.
That they certainly are. Possession and territory all going their way.
Charles Else. Things have gone better since he's come on at line-out time. SAA growing into this game, that's for sure. Onto the ball is Jankovic. Cleared by Hendricks. Oh, the dancing feet of Jaden Fulyon has found some space. Hendricks, quick ball for the A side. Couldn't get that pass away, could Van Niekerk, but they are making meters after contact, and every time they touch the ball, they are advancing upfield. Metlo Makulu. Hendricks, quick ball, downed by the captain, Van Sale. Scrum SA Schools.
This so often was the case in their first half, just forcing that last pass just a little bit too quickly. I mean, calm is needed. Perhaps an opportunity there in a big in there. Just got themselves now in touch. One more score, and this game starts becoming interesting.
Just wait for my call. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Just take a look at that man in the number 17. Tell me he's not ready for the next level. Needs to go and train under the wing of Vilkulo. Come the sequel to Quadzilla.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Big scrum from SA Schools. Beardine goes along with the clearance. Leading by those 9 points. SA Schools have been under pressure here in the second half. Another attacking line out for the A side.
Now, the addition of Werner de Bruin certainly has made a difference to their line out.
Else, another one for SAA, and they look to get right back onto the front foot. Good line pressure from SA Schools. Yankovic brought to ground. Charles Else around the corner. He is a professional at this young age.
Advantage, number 21.
Wow.
Upright tackle.
Continue their dominance in the second half to SAA. They've got an advantage after Chipamba straight off sides. Looking real good, Jaden Fulyun coming off the bench for the A side. Here's Tramane.
That's an icon over there. No advantage, yeah. Number 21, upright tackle.
Claudie Chipamba
What are we doing? What do you want?
was the high tackler.
We can kick for the line. Yeah. Let's go. We can kick. Yeah.
Down getting treatment for SA Schools is the captain,
Take shot.
Mlaba. Take a shot. Well, well, well.
Wanting to win.
Yeah. And why not? As the second team, all of a sudden, there's a window to victory here. You put this one over, score the next try, take the lead. Put the cat amongst the pigeons and get the selectors thinking.
Of course, both these sides different to the SA under 18 side that's going to be selected for internationals later this year.
Levels to this game, Robbie.
Yeah, as always, takes no time whatsoever and puts that one through.
All these sides to be selected for, and I never even got provincial colours. I was not paying attention at school, clearly.
22-28, 6-point difference. Just over 14.
Ahmad Beardine standing centre field. Again for SA Schools,
Substitution.
who now lead by only the 6 points.
Hold, hold.
Well, it is Luandile Mlaba making his way from the field, and that's the hold-up. The captain of SA Schools is limping off. He's not on a stretcher. He's between some medical practitioners, and let's hope that's not too serious for the very impressive youngster. Hendricks. It's all SAA in this second half. They are playing with tremendous confidence. And they're getting results as well. Muscling up to the hit, Druin Baron. Hendricks providing quick ball time and again. Here's Werner de Bruin once more. Willing and able.
First time.
Cleared away, Ruben Lombard.
Use 9.
And Hendricks once more. Well, this time choosing not to turn to his own boot, but firing back to Jaden Fulyun, mixing up their approach, keeping SA Schools guessing. Beardine has had enough of playing on the back foot. SA Schools with a rare possession in the second half. Feed Matthew Prince. Chipamba.
Backwards. Use 9.
Graham College boy Luke Doyle marshalling the troops, sending it high. He's got the perfect build to rise higher than anyone else in the air.
Thank you.
Surprised by that. Thought it would be a bit more than just a penalty.
Tackle in the air.
Yeah, there's a tackle in the air.
Very impressive play from the SA Schools A side in the second half. There's a man who knows a thing or two about rugby, Sean Erasmus. Else.
Over the 50. Let's go.
Gone over the top of one and all, and it's fallen into the arms of Gqeberha de Villiers. First on the ball. No turnover there for SA Schools A. Now, can SA Schools get about their business again here in the second half? Basson, since coming on, has had precious few chances to run. Berdien waiting for a runner. He found players running into him from the opposition side in the end. Did well to contort the body, not lose any meters, really. Matthew Prince, driven backwards. Wow, they have the initiative here in the second half. It's been impressive from the A side. Trailing by 6 points here. A converted try puts them in the lead, and we're heading for the final 10 minutes of the match.
Leave it now. 15, leave it.
Great protection in the end from the A side. Cleared by Jaden Fulyun, who has been shining, ripped free by Theo Boshoff. Just what SA Schools needed. Can they capitalize on this turn of momentum here? Burden. Oh, a chance for the turnover for Marivate in the end. Knocked it on before completing it. Here's Doyle.
You off your feet, leave it.
Burden. Fills in at halfback. Away to Berdien.
Advantage over.
Spreading it to Mgedezi. He is a special player. Mgedezi always taking on a couple of defenders. Berdien. Good ball movement, good speed onto the ball. Rolling far too slowly, Klamane.
Number 18.
Doyle. SA Schools. To Berdien, a dangerous grubber to the outside. It is pure perfection. And just like that, the lead extended again for SA Schools. Bukolo, Sonkononkono.
It is indeed. And talk about that pace. Berdien putting the chip through. He finishes it off. He just got on the outside of those defenders with his raw pace.
Ahmad Berdien places it on the tee. Must be feeling great relief after coming on as a replacement for the second half and seeing all the play suddenly shift the way of the opposition. Berdien unsuccessful with his conversion attempt. It's a 5-pointer.
Nkolo Sonkononkono.
That's right.
Almost got it right.
Vibrant name for a vibrant player. Very impressive through the Craven Week, playing for the Sharks, hailing from Westville.
Jaden, hold.
Just over 8 minutes left of this game.
Player getting treatment for SAA, Yavia Kutsia of Free State. Grey College, no surprise. Good to see him getting onto the golf court under his own power. And he'll be helped from the field now. Less than 10 minutes to play. A last chance to impress for all of these youngsters.
Is there a sub on for you?
And to complete their 2-week journey through Gqeberha on a positive note. And you can see frustration and the pain from Yavia Kutsia. Let's hope he gets better soon. Jaden Viljoen. Very different approach to the kickoffs from the A side as opposed to SA Schools. SA Schools going long. The A side going for contestables. Taken in well by Burden. Bang! Well, for once, Gqeberha couldn't get past the first defender. That defender being Alex Jankovic of Michaelhouse. Another strong run for Matthew Prince.
Use 9. Stay.
Luke Doyle sends that high, not a lot of depth. Viljoen attempting to run onto it. That player on the ground, Machua.
He's got the knock on, quite easily could have been a penalty for playing the ball on the ground.
This is fine. This is okay. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Hendricks, he feeds the scrum and the ball is hooked back eventually. Away to Viljoen.
If you do it not straight in front of the referee.
Willing to let the boys play. Often enough this time the forward pass. Too obvious scrum SA Schools.
Just get this all out for me. Just get it off. Yeah, thank you. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Plenty of application from the A side. No result this time around. Ahmad Behardine goes long with a low kick. Baron in response finds a good touch.
Ball is out. Good work. Ball is out. Yep.
Theo Boshoff. Seems a long time since his try in the first half when SA Schools were running free. Played away by Stefan van der Vever. The floating ball into the midfield is red hot danger. Haneke pouncing.
Read the script, snatched it out there, saw the pass coming. Nathan Haneke takes it home. Still time in this game for them to make that fight back and win it with the last gasp try.
Well, Haneke in his second go around in green and gold for the second time, making the SAA side, and clearly looking to prove a point that perhaps you should have removed the A. Up it goes from Viljoen. What a comeback in the second half from the SAA side, and once more the game is on the line with less than 5 minutes to play.
You can see completely read it from the outset. Speculative pass and the finish.
Which provides us a grandstand finish. 6 points between the sides as Behardine launches it with 4 minutes to play. Very well taken in by SAA. They get to ground. Now, how do they approach the final 4 minutes of this match? Will they run it from their own 22 or look to kick right away, earn some territory and get out of this danger area? SA Schools will be very wary of their danger. Our most recent try scorer, Haneke, sends it to Baron, and on the outside, looking to get around the man, Machua. Tremendous meters gained. They're on their opposition's 10-meter line, and you can feel the crowd rising with them. Charles Else, Tamane now. 3 or 4 defenders dragged in. Hendricks delays his ball to find Fuljon. What a pickup that is from Baron. On the outside, he finds Van Zyl. And now Gqeberha! They are exploding into the end of this match, SAA. And now they have the chance to snatch the lead.
Wow. Free-flowing, running at pace. The SAA, the kick to come. A very important one it is. Right in the corner. It will be Jaden Fuljon to see if he can add the extra 2.
I have 20.
Fuljon. Unsuccessful with his conversion attempt. And we have less than 2 minutes to play.
Is the end of that try. Team try it was. Gqeberha gets into the corner.
34-33, 1 point difference.
It's going
1
to be
minute
for him.
on the clock.
More running repairs on field.
Where's your money, Paul?
Well, my money is not on my mathematics. That's what I'll say. I was under the impression that SAA were trailing by the 6 points, which would mean they're trailing by the 1 now. As it stands, it's 34 points to 33 to SA Schools A, which means that SA Schools need to make the play. Tian Basson steps up in the time of need, and there is a chance for SA Schools to advance. Juvan Burden with a massive run. Doyle gets it free. Oh, the A side need to switch on right now. They might let this one slip through their fingers. Beardine delays the pass to the last second. Barker. Doyle, numbers lined up to the blind side there. De Villiers does not mind. Gets across the gain line all the same. Bang! Now that's a run from Matthew Prince. Fighting for the turnover on the ground there, Werner de Bruin. Doyle. Chipamba takes it in, drives it forward. Doyle again. Quicker ball this time, but the A-team lining up and making their hits. Doyle to Beardine. Urgency growing now. 3 seconds left on the clock. This is last chance saloon. Clearly, the SA School side feel that they are in the deficit right now. Played away by Doyle. Phase after phase. The SAA side holding up to the task for the time being. But the pressure builds and builds. Burden next up. Doyle looking for quick ball. Sends it left again. Beardine throws a ball that was compromised. Ngedezi accelerating onto it.
Whose ball is it? Sorry. Knock on white or black? Knock on from white. Okay. Sorry guys, I had the call. Knock on from white. No, just before that.
Okay.
White, knock on.
Okay.
We will still have the scrum. Hutu went before the, or after the decision was made. So last chance.
Well, unlike our number 17, Mr. Apelele Klamani, I did not get 6 distinctions in my matric year, so my mathematics I will give up to those keeping the score. It is SA Schools A leading by 1 point.
Fine. Set.
And the scrum feed comes to Doyle. Last play of the game, Doyle able to get it free. Beardine to Basson. That man can punch a hole. Doyle clears to De Villiers. Frantic urgency, but they need composure on the ball. Burden around the corner. Can the A-team pull off a dramatic underdog victory here? against those selected ahead of them for SA Schools. Doyle. Basson once more. He is having a fair go of it here in the second half. Now there's an overlap on the outside. Gqeberha keeps his feet under pressure from Hendricks. Phase after phase for SA Schools. Prince there again.
No.
Doyle desperate for quick ball. Burden confronts them. Burden! Oh boy! Oh boy, what a call from referee Gqeberha! And that's all she wrote! What a story! What a win! What a half of rugby from SA Schools A. One last chance from Burden, stopped short of the line due to the desperation in defense from numbers of that SA Schools A side. Really, you can't even single a single one of them out, because what they did as a team in this second half was truly spectacular. They, as the second team, have beaten the first. It's SA Schools A, victorious over SA Schools, 34 points to 33. Jay,
So
was great.
did they win?
they won. They won. We saw them celebrate. Absolutely won. What an unbelievable result here in the match between SA Schools and SA Schools A at Grey High. Robbie Kempson, take it away. That second half was something special.
Wow, yeah. Never saw it coming. If you watch the first half, it was absolutely incredible play from all the reserves that came onto and really just took the breath and the game away from the Gqeberha side.
So how did it happen in the end? How did the SA Schools A side build that lead or make that comeback rather?
I think mostly breakdown work. I think also the change in the front row, particularly the hooking berth, suddenly the line out was functioning very well. A bit more continuity, breakdown work was excellent. Getting over the advantage line, a few of those carries, and then just the pace out wide. Brilliant to see from this SA side.
So I'm sure you generally say you want to make the selectors think if you've been chosen for SAA. They've certainly got them thinking.
They've made them think. There's no question about it. And just to see, we saw those first two sides going toe-to-toe for the first half, and then all those replacements came on for both sides, and the game didn't degenerate into a messy one. It actually just, in fact, it almost upped the ante, so to speak.
Anybody stand out in the white jerseys for you in the second half?
Sure, they're quite a plenty.
And the number of changes as well. 26 players in the squad.
26 players. No, I think that prop from Mark Last did exceptionally well when he came on. I thought the lock that came on really had a bit more impetus to the line-outs. I mentioned the breakdown, how much quicker that was. And perhaps the service of the scrum half, very crisp at getting the ball out and making sure there's more continuity. And I think Jaden at fly half did an incredible job when he came on.
Oh, what a match from the Lions player who had two unfortunate circumstances in the Craven week, and the rest of the week was so good. But it's all about the learnings here for everybody, the boys and the girls.
Absolutely. And what they're going to take away from it. The new friendships have been forged. You know, they're all from different schools, different provinces, and these are friendships that can last them now for the rest of their careers. And also just the intel they're getting from all these amazing coaches that have been here during this past week, giving of their time to these kids.
And for these young players now, how do you move forward in your career from here? You need to do some more gym, I presume.
Well, no, listen, there's the EPD program him, Simon and his guys will have put in place. So they'll be earmarked for certain provinces, probably a few of them already signed for different provinces. And then from there, they'll start forging their careers as they go on.
Well, I'm going to get a chance to speak to some of the star players here today. We don't have the captain of SA Schools available to us, but Robbie, thank you very much for your time.
Catch you later.
All right, cheers. Joining me here is Gqeberha de Villiers, vice captain of the SA School side. Mr. Mlaba was injured. Gqeberha, that first half was quality, the second half was tremendous from SA Schools A. How do you feel about how the game went?
Ja, net begin vir ons Hemelse Vader baie dankie sê, want elke keer as ons op die veld draf is hy wat ons al eer gee en hy wat ons beskerm. Ja, dit is natuurlik teleurstellend om teen SA School te verloor, is nooit lekker nie. Maar dis maar toets rugby. Dis waar ons nou is, dis waar ons self bevind. Ons het plekke gesien waar ons leemtes het vandag. Ja, as ons teruggaan Augustus toe internasionale series, definitief 'n paar goedjies werk. Ja, ons het baie geleer vandag, maar nog steeds teleurstellend.
You learned a lot today. I'll continue in English, but I do understand enough Afrikaans. You learned a lot today. Can you just say what you've learned over the Craven week and your week here with SA Schools?
Ja, baie geleer. Regtig geleer hoe om in die toetsrugby in te pas, om in Suid-Afrikaanse stelsel in te pas. Ek is 'n speler die laaste week baie ontwikkel en gaan nog baie ontwikkel. Ja nee, net uit en uit baie geleer.
Anything to say about your brother?
Not at the moment.
Cutting lines for the Springboks, Paul de Villiers. Well played, Gqeberha. It's been very impressive.
Appreciate it.
Sir, congratulations. Another quality match. But I mean, listen, the comeback in the second half was unbelievable.
Thank you, sir. Now, our motto this week was, if you can dream it, you can believe it, and you can also achieve it. And I said we learned this much. It's a privilege to play against the SS School side. It's a good warm-up game for the series that's coming. And I think what a massive privilege to be here. I mean, there's thousands of kids here dreaming about being here. Yeah. And I think it's such a big honor to be here and representing SS Schools A and SS Schools side.
So I forgot to introduce Henry van Zyl, captain of SA Schools A, who just provided us with a dramatic comeback. What were you guys saying to each other last night or in preparation for this match that gave you that fire in the second half?
I mean, also we are the underdogs.
Yeah.
So we came on, we just believed. We kept fighting, and until the last whistle blows, it's never over. I mean, we were fighting. I mean, we achieved it, and I'm so proud of my boys. In the nights, we talked about each other, and we spoke about pride and honor and just representing. Even if it's the B team, I mean, you're representing a nation that's worldwide outstanding in rugby. So I'm just so proud of my team.
And we all are. Any ambitions in rugby?
Yes, sir. I'm going to next year. I'm at a Stormer, so it's good. It's a good union.
Oh, you and Gqeberha will be joining each other there.
Yes, sir.
An unbelievable performance. Anybody you want to single out from your side here today?
Yes, sir. I've got two friends. Recently, two weeks prior, I had a car accident. Both still in the hospital. Gqeberha and Sian Zandberg. Shout out to you boys. Shout out to you. Speedy recovery. One of my boys are out, and one is still 5 days in seduction. So Gqeberha, alle sterkte met jou Mo.
That's a real gentleman, and that's what this whole organization is about. Everybody at SA Schools, it's been very impressive. I must say, congratulations. That was exhilarating. I'm still catching up.
Yes,
An
sir.
unbelievable comeback in the second half.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Robbie, my gosh, real gentlemen at such a young age. I have some things to learn from them.
Yeah, well, I've never been called so much in my life either. It's a bit sad.
The march of time goes on. Yeah. We've just witnessed an incredible match, an incredible Craven week, and just want to say thanks to Grey High School in general. Anything that Grey High School would like to communicate through your person?
It's been an unbelievable experience for all of us here in Port Elizabeth. Just bringing something like this to PE makes a massive difference to the whole community and everyone, and getting the opportunity to watch Craven weeks. There was a gentleman from Ireland that flew down just to come watch match, Craven
Wow.
Week. So it's quite a spectacle, and these boys put on an incredible show. So we've been incredibly grateful to everyone for having us put this together.
It's been a wonderful 2 weeks of rugby. An amazing match to finish. What an ending. Thank you for joining us.
Cool shot, my man.
My cheesy smile is killing.